Happy morning, children. How are you all? I hope you are fine and good. Okay, children, what is our today's subject? Yes, very good. Social science. How many lessons we completed, children? Yes, 2 lessons we have completed. Today we are going to start our third lesson, part 1. What is our topic? Our earth, structure, relief and motions. Take your book, children. Open your book. Take page number 19. Are you ready, children? Shall we move? Yes. Take your pencil. Put today's date. What is the today's date? 19/8/2020. Underline the topic are earth, structure, relief and motions. Again I am repeating. Are earth, structure, relief and motion. Shall we move to the lesson, children, now? Yes. What is this? In the previous lesson itself I told you, no? Yes, very good. What is this? Globe. What is this, ma? Globe. What is the spelling for globe? G-L-O-B-E. Globe. What you can able to see in globe? A globe is a model of our earth. A globe is a model of our earth which is not perfectly round in shape. What is the shape of our earth? Yes, the shape of our earth is spherical. It is not round in shape. It looks like an orange. Yes or no, children? Yes. A globe is a model of our earth which is not perfectly round in shape. The earth is spherical in shape like an orange. When we observe a globe, we notice that the earth is round in shape, but it is slightly flattened. It is slightly flattened on both the poles. Here, children, North Pole and here South Pole. On both the poles, you can able to see it will be slightly flattened in structure. So, it is spherical in shape, but it is slightly flattened at both the poles. What are the two poles? North Pole and South Pole. This is North Pole and this one is South Pole. What is that key point given here in this page? Shaped. Spherical means shaped like a spear. Shaped like a spear. Okay, children, shall we move to the next one? Yes. What is this, children? What you can able to see in this image? What is the importance of this image? Yes, equator. What is that? Equator. What is the importance of equator, children? The equator is the largest horizontal line. What is this? Largest horizontal line on the globe which divides the globe into two equal parts. Yes or no, children? Two equal parts. Divides the globe into two equal parts, that is northern hemisphere and the next one is southern hemisphere. What is the next one? Southern hemisphere. This is a globe, children. You can able to see the largest horizontal line which divides the globe into two parts. What is the first one? The upper part is northern hemisphere and the lower part is southern hemisphere. Understood, children? Shall we move now? Yes. The equator. The equator is the largest horizontal line on the globe which divides the globe into how many parts? Two equal parts. That is northern hemisphere and the next one is southern hemisphere. What is the next one? Structure of the earth. What is the next topic? Structure of the earth. According to the scientists, the earth is a planet. Yes, will you agree or not? Earth is a planet, a part of the sun which cooled down over millions of years ago. Only the upper surface of the earth is hard. Which part is hard here? Upper surface of the earth is hard and uneven. The outer and upper surface of the earth is hard and uneven. The interior of the earth is still very hot, molten and gaseous. The interior part, the upper surface, what we are standing on the earth, can able to see many landforms, different landforms, mountains, plateaus, plains, no, that one is of uneven forms, and under that one is the interior part of the earth. What is the state of that one? Hot, molten and gaseous. Okay children, there are 3 layers of the earth. How many layers? 3 layers. What are they? Crust, mantle and core. What are the 3 layers? Again I am repeating. Crust, mantle and core. Yes. What is this children? What is the topic given here? The crust of the earth. Look at the picture. Yes, this one is the structure of our earth. Okay children, what is this? That is upper mantle. What is this one? Upper mantle. This portion is upper mantle. And then the next to that is lower mantle. What is this? The next to this place is lower mantle. And this one is outer core. And this one is inner core. This one upper mantle, this one inner mantle, and this one outer core, and this one is inner core. Here, what is this children? Just now I told you, no, inside this part it will be molten, it is very very hot, molten and gaseous, no. The upper portion it is uneven and hard, and the lower portion next to that portion, the interior part, it is molten and gaseous, hot, molten and gaseous children. Okay children, shall we see the explanation now? Yes, look at the given picture of the interior part of the earth. The crust is the outermost layer of the earth. The crust is the outermost layer of the earth made up of rocks above the mantle. Here it is the definition for crust. The uppermost thin, hard, uneven layer of the earth is called crust. Shall we move? Yes. What is the next one? The rigid outer part of the earth consisting of the crust and upper mantle is called lithosphere. In the previous class itself I told you what is lithosphere. The upper uneven surface of the earth is called as lithosphere. I told you some of the examples. Now will you able to recall that one? Yes, good children. What are all the examples? I can able to hear your voice. Mountains, plateaus, hills, deserts, rivers, lakes and deep oceans. Okay children, uneven upper crust has different landscapes. Mountains, plateaus, hills, plains, it is uneven. The landforms it is of uneven. Here, what is this image? Yes, good, Himalayas. What is this image? Himalayas. Uneven surface. Yes or no children? It is uneven in surface. What is the keyword given here? Molten. What is molten? Liquefied by heat. What is the meaning for molten? Liquefied by heat. Shall we move to the next one children? Yes. Here one interesting fact is given about that Mount Everest. Mount Everest of the Himalayas is the highest mountain peak in India. What is its height? 8,848 meter. It is an interesting fact and important fact. Mount Everest 8,848 meter. The next one is mantle. Just now I told you. Middle interior molten state is mantle. It comprises of hot, dense silicate rocks. Next one is core. What is the core? Interior most central part of the earth is called core, which is hard and extremely hot. How it will be? It will be very very hot. Next one interesting topic children. This one is a new thing for you. Listen carefully all of you. Map. How many of you know about map children? Do you know what is a map first? Shall we see now? Yes. A map. A map is a diagrammatic representation of an area. What is that? Diagrammatic representation of an area of land or sea, showing physical features such as cities, roads, etc. A map is a Diagrammatic representation of an area. Okay children, a map is a diagrammatic representation of an area of land or sea showing physical features. Next one also, new one for you. Atlas. What is atlas? A book containing maps. It is similar like a book, but the book consists of maps is called atlas. Next one, as we know, the earth is spherical in shape. Yes or no children? Yes, spherical in shape. Whether it is possible to see the whole world at a time? No, never. It is not possible to see the whole world at a time or easy to carry the globe everywhere. So we use maps to represent the different landforms of the earth. To represent the different landforms of the earth, the whole earth can be shown represented on a paper in the form of map. The whole earth can be shown or represented on a paper in the form of map as a flat representation. What is that? Flat representation. Children, there are two types of map. What is the first one? Physical map, and the next one is political map. Shall we see what is the difference between that one? What is the use of physical map and what is the use of political map? Physical map, we see different types of maps. Look at the physical map. This one is the physical map, children. You can able to see different colors, no? Many various colors such as brown, green, blue, yellow and orange. Shall we see what is the use of that one? Yes. Fact is given there. A sketch is a rough drawing of a place. A sketch is a rough drawing. Rough drawing. Sketch is nothing but drawing. We can see mountains, rivers, deserts and plains clearly shown in the physical map. We can see mountains, rivers, deserts and plains. Generally, what is the color of mountain? Yes, brown color. And what is the color of water bodies? Blue color. Using these colors, they represent these things in the physical map. Shall we go for the political map, children? Yes. What is the political map? A political map helps to show political boundaries, that is names of countries. What is that? Names of countries. Shall we see that one? Yes. Here you can able to see many different states, no? Yes. In your book, page number 21, it is clearly given there, children. You just go through that one. Different kinds, different states. You can able to see different states and their boundaries. Okay, children. A political map helps to show political boundaries, names of countries. When we hang a map, the north direction remains at the top. When you hang the map, the north direction remains at the top. So the directions help to locate places on the map or globe. Okay, children. Whenever you are hanging the map, you can able to see the north direction at the top. South, east and west. North, south, east and west. Whenever you hang your map, the north direction remains at the top. Okay, children. Now we are entering in our homework part. I gave you 10 hard words. You just read and write these hard words 2 times. And I gave you only one question. What is a map? What are the types of map? Try to write this one, children. Shall we read the hard words now? What is the first one? North Pole. What is the first one? North Pole. Next one, South Pole. Third one, crust. Fourth one, mantle. Fifth one, core. Sixth one, atlas. Seventh one, equator. Eighth one, physical map. Ninth one, political map. And 10th one is globe. And when question is there, try to find the answer for that and write it in your homework note, children. I hope you all understood this session. Afternoon, you will receive your lesson 2 book back exercise, children. Write neatly in your book. Thank you, children. Meet you in the next class.